It is Fashion Week here in New York. That means the city is full of models, which is really rough on Chris. Yeah. Celebrities and high-end clothes that most of us could never afford.
I wish we just all leave. But if you think high fashion is completely out of reach, think again. Early show contributor Katrina Szish is here to tell us why. Katrina, good to see you this morning.
Good morning. Well, fashion's latest trend just might save you some money. Luxury designers have started teaming up with mass retailers to create inexpensive collections for the average shopper. In the past, the designer world may have been a strictly royal affair, but now it's quite the democracy.
Chanel, Alexander McQueen, Vera Wang. For most shoppers, these luxury brands are seen and not worn, confined to the catwalk and the red carpet.
I love the dress.
But over the past few years, high fashion's availability and affordability has reached new lows.
$64.99. Yeah, that is unbelievable.
Meet the Missonis.
3 generations of Missonis sitting right before my eyes. I'm so excited.
The family behind one of Italy's most iconic brands, famous for its colorful zigzag patterns and hefty price tag. Today, they are launching a 400-piece line for Target stores nationwide. Most of the items cost less than $40.
Why did you decide to do this collaboration with Target?
I think that the great thing about projects like this is that you approach, obviously, a much broader audience than the one you're used to.
This Missoni dress retails for over $1,000. This one at Target, $54.99. Last week, customers lined up outside a pop-up store in Manhattan to get a sneak peek.
Are you drooling?
I am. I think my heart skipped a beat when I saw, a block away when I saw the store.
Missoni's collection for Target is the latest example of fashion's hottest trend, luxury brands teaming up with mass retailers.
I think that for a long time, fashion was really seen as something that happened over there, and it was just a bunch of very serious fashion editors that would say, well, I choose this, I choose that. And with all these designer collaborations at these mass retailers, it's a way of sort of taking a lot of the mystery out of fashion, and that fashion is for you.
Fashion today has 2 important points. They're very expensive and the inexpensive.
Designer Karl Lagerfeld usually deals with the very expensive. He heads up 2 fashion houses, Fendi and Chanel, and also has his own line. But just last week, he unveiled a new collection for Macy's.
Ladies and gentlemen, Karl Lagerfeld.
Karl's really not known for selling clothes that would be available at Macy's.
No.
Right? He's more associated with the most expensive clothes in the world. Yeah. As we were putting it out on the floor, the product was selling.
Macy's CEO Terry Lundgren anticipates the line will bring in millions of dollars and sell out within weeks.
I can definitely buy this, and I'm pretty excited about it.
Even though the price points of these collaborations are budget-friendly, you won't hear designers complain.
It would be pretentious not to admit that it's a real pleasure. Macy's is the biggest department store in the world.
Were you ever concerned that doing a lower priced line for Target would dilute the luxury of the brand?
No, never. They were always working very high, on a very high level.
Are these lines the best of both worlds for both consumers and designers?
I think so. It's good for fashion, and it's good for women.
The 400-piece Missoni line that you just saw actually hits Target stores this morning. It's also available on Target's website, but actually we found out that the site has already crashed. Traffic is incredible. One of the top trending on Twitter right now is Missoni.
Wild.
Lots of grumbling.
So you have to act fast if you actually want to grab any of these, especially the Missoni at Target.
Yeah, sells out within not just days, sometimes hours.
Has this been
I know where I'm going.
I mean, especially with the economy in Europe and with the economy, is just a lot of these designers that have just had items that were just so kind of otherworldly for so long?
Absolutely.
This is kind of their way of reaching out to everybody?
Absolutely. And also I think designers are realizing, listen, we really want to reach people we've never been able to reach. The Missonis told me that actually this is a once-in-a-lifetime thing, but they're not going to do it again, at least for the foreseeable future.
Got it.
Good
All right,
stuff.
Katrina, thank you.
So get it now.
Good shopping, yes.